and blessed day. Listen, I'm going to get straight to the point, okay? Let's go ahead and jump right in. Have you ever considered getting free money to boost your business, whether or not you're just getting started, meaning that you're a brand new business owner or entrepreneur, or a seasoned entrepreneur? Now, have you heard of grants being a thing to actually be a part of your revenue generating strategy? Did you even know that was a thing? Well, that's what we're going to be talking about today. Right now, I am preparing to see if my number is going to be called for Hello Skip, okay? And I'm going to talk about that shortly. And so I thought this would be a good opportunity to come on and do a quick live stream to share with you how grants can actually help you fund your dream business. Okay, we're going to get into just a little bit, touching on a few points here, just the key points, kind of an overall, a highlight or high level overview of what grants are, who qualifies for them, how you can, what you need to have in place, and kind of moving forward, what you can do for next steps. Okay. Now, if you've missed my first kickoff call for my live stream series, I'm doing a 21-day challenge. If you don't know anything about that, why I'm doing it, and who's taking part, and why I'm doing these daily dose of vitamin D3 series, then I want you to definitely go back to yesterday's episode and check that out, because I'm doing this series, but I'm not going to break all of that down right now, because these are just meant to be digestible doses, okay? Just small doses for you to get quick information so you can get a quick win and go ahead and take radical action so you can go ahead and achieve the results that you are trying to achieve or that you're striving for. And you're just going to make small strides every day, step by step. You're going to do something to transform your life, some aspect of it, and or your business. Okay, so in case you don't know me, and if we have not yet met, let me do a brief introduction. My name is Katrina Marie, also known as the Boss Chick Biz Coach and your fearless leader. I am a holistic business coach and an RN health and wellness educator, and I teach successful career women who are in corporate America looking to transition out, and high achieving women entrepreneurs how to build an aligned and profitable online brand and business while prioritizing your health, healing, and happiness. Okay, and I typically work with women over 40, women of color, and women of the LGBTQ plus community. So that's a little about me, and enough about me, because this is more about you and how I can help you win in this season while we're still in this year before we go into the new year. So if you are looking for, hi there, thanks for tuning in and thanks for saying hello. If you're looking for ways to actually build your business, make good, make income, like literally use business funding, grants specifically, as a revenue generating tool, then this video is for you. So be sure to stay until the end. I'm going to show you here shortly, in just a minute. I've got about 5 minutes, okay, to kind of get through this, my talking points here, because again, I did apply for Hello Skip, and I'm going to talk about what that is, so that if you are interested in applying and becoming a Plus member and winning, they give away lots of money. I've applied for 10 grand, 5 grand, 25 grand through Hello Skip and beyond. And right now they're giving away multiple $1,000 grants. Okay, so let's talk about what grants are. Okay, in the first place, grants, in the simplest of terms, to make it short, sweet, and simple, is debt-free funding to fuel your business. Okay, and I specifically work with those who are looking to start or scale or grow their online business. Okay, so just so you know that. Now, whatever your business venture is, you can qualify. Okay, you can definitely qualify. So that's a misconception when people think, oh, but I don't have the right business, I'm not in the right industry, I'm not in the right niche, I'm new, I'm not making any money yet, I've already been in business. Listen, it doesn't matter. You can still apply for and win a grant, with the understanding that it is a competition. You are not the only one who is applying for the grants. Okay, so there are other businesses, of course, within your same industry, but you just have to weave throughout the grant proposal a narrative that speaks to your story, and you have to be in alignment with the grantor's criteria. Okay, so we're not going to get too deep into that right now. I want you to know that it doesn't matter if you were a coach or consultant, small business entrepreneur just getting started, seasoned entrepreneur, e-commerce business, transportation business, real estate agent, a creative business. It doesn't matter if you're in the beauty industry, so you're doing hair and nails or whatever, you're an artist. If you're an educator, a teacher, a trainer, a health and wellness coach, a personal trainer, nonprofit organizations, you name it, you can apply for winning a grant. Okay, so that's the first thing. So I'm going to turn the volume down here shortly because they're going to be talking here soon. And I'm going to turn my camera around here in just a moment so you can see what it's like. But just make sure, so here's the thing, you want to make sure that you are set up as a legit business, okay? You want to appear and present yourself as a legit business to the grantor, right? People want to know that you're taking your business seriously, that you care about what it is you're doing and what you're putting out there. You can't just be a janky business or an illegitimate business or, junky business, right? Or a raggedy business. You gotta make sure that you are setting yourself up for success and letting the grantor know that you're serious and you need the money to help grow or sustain the success of your business. So that means you need to have an EIN, you should be properly structured, right? If you're a sole proprietor or a general partnership, I would definitely suggest talking to, a lawyer or someone who can actually help you structure your business properly and educate you on what that might look like for your business and why. But oftentimes, you'll need to be like an LLC, even if you're a single member LLC as a sole proprietor, a C Corp, an S Corp, and they all have different tax implications. And I'm not going to dive into that right now. Okay. And plus that's not my specialty area, so I don't want to steer you in the wrong direction. Again, you want to seek out the professional help from that particular expert in that industry, but I'm just telling you what it is. Okay. But you definitely want to make sure that you do have a business bank account because you're going to be asked for tax returns. You're going to be asked for your P&L or profit and loss statements, business, balance statements and all of that. So, and you want to make sure you have your EIN. I may have said that already. You want to make sure that you are showing up as a real business who is really and truly wanting to grow and wanting to be successful. Okay. And so those are some of the things you need to have in place. Of course, it's a whole long list. You just need to make sure that you are well within compliance of, all of the regulatory bodies who will be governing, your business, especially if you are a nonprofit business as opposed to a for-profit business. All right. And so, you can use grants for just about anything. Okay. You can use grants for starting your business. So startup costs, operational costs to continue growing your business, for travel, for professional and personal development, for hiring a team, for training a team, managing a team, marketing expenses. And like I said, you can use this as a part of, payroll. And like if you hire an agency to do this for you, like I have at this point in my business, you can put them on payroll and that will be money that you actually get back at the end because it's a tax write-off, right? It's a deduction you can take. Listen, it's just so many beautiful, wonderful, amazing things that you can actually do with grants. And you don't have to pay back the money, okay? That's the best part. So when I first started my business, I've been in the online and coaching and consulting space for the last 8 years now. And in the very beginning, I had heard of business funding, but business funding to me, they're on now. Business funding, as far as I was concerned, as far as what I knew, was, getting yourself in debt by taking out a loan, credit card debt, or something of that sort, right? I had no idea about grants. And when I finally learned years later about grants, I had bootstrapped my business for years, okay? On my own back, my own money, whatever money I had coming in, whatever I had to fund using my employer as my investor. So I knew nothing really about grants. And when I learned about them, I didn't know a thing about how to actually utilize them to my advantage. Okay. I didn't know anything about writing a grant proposal, how to apply. It was a very intimidating, daunting process. So I, tried my hand at it. I didn't win the grants. It was a lot of work. It was a time-consuming process. And I was just like, there's no way I'm going to be able to keep this up and run a whole entire business. Okay. But it has been such a great thing to really utilize that money without having to pay the money back. I'm telling you, it is worth it. If you don't have the money to pay for an agency to do the work for you, then you're going to have to find the time, as is true with anything. You either have money or time. Both of those are resources that need to be utilized. Now, for me, I'm doing both. I actually, prior to hiring an agency, prior to being in a position to afford to hire an agency, okay, before my business was even really profitable, I was doing this on my own, okay? I had went through the process of learning. I applied my knowledge, right? And my newfound knowledge, and then I went on to eventually hiring an agency. So that agency, looks for, I have a grant proposal that they've created, and then they go and look for grants that I am in alignment with, okay, based on what my business goals and aspirations are. So if you have big dreams, big goals, big aspirations for your business, if you want to start a business, if you want to grow a business, if you want to scale a business, wherever you are in the journey, if you are looking to transition out of your corporate career and get started and you need help in that area, I'm promising you, if you just give grants a chance, they can propel your business to heights that are unimaginable. Okay, I am going to go ahead and turn my camera around really quickly to show you that we are live right now with Skip, so that you can kind of see how this works. I wanted to go on my dashboard, but we're not going to have time. I try to keep these live streams to about 10 minutes tops. Okay, we're already pushing up on 15 minutes here shortly. But I want you to know that this is the main takeaway message today. Do not allow funding to be a hurdle for your business, okay? You absolutely can and should apply for grants. And if you have additional questions about how it works, if you need resources for who can help, if you're looking for an agency who can help you, if you have more questions for me or need me to clarify or do a follow-up video on this, I certainly can and will. Just let me know what your specific questions are. And if you want to subscribe for more insights, please be sure to do that, because my channel, as I mentioned when I introduced myself, is not necessarily about grants and business funding, but that is a part of starting and growing a business, right? So my content pillars are really mindset and manifestation, everything about career transitioning, be it that you're in a job that is toxic, a hostile work environment, or a job that no longer serves you. I also talk about everything business, from from concept to development, so from startup to growing to setting up for scaling. And I talk everything health and wealth. Okay, so it's about prioritizing your health, healing, and happiness. And getting grants for your business is a great way to reduce your level of stress and anxiety about, starting, growing, or scaling your business. Now, I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera around here really quickly. Give me a second so I can answer this question. I'll turn up the volume here shortly so that you can hear what he's saying. Okay, and let me see if I can turn up the volume real quick. Okay, they're calling names. Let's see. I won't turn it up too loud, but let me just show you.
More updates to tell you about today.
Okay, hang on.
Happy Giving Tuesday.
Can you see? So it's almost like a lottery, right?
Spin number 1.
Here's the chat. And they're calling. This is the number they've called.
Some more surprises. Spin number 1, 073QK.
Can you hear that? So
Live L.
So this is what it's like, right? And so they call winners every. They do this on Tuesdays and Tuesdays and Fridays, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Okay. So if you, like I said, are new to, like what some resources might be to help you along in this regard, as far as grants are concerned, make sure that you reach out to me. Let me know in the comments if you need help, if you are using grants, if you thought about using grants but you've been intimidated, if you've started the process, where you are in the process. If you need additional help, let me know. I have great resources for you that I can refer you to, okay? And I also have a link in the description below. Be sure to click it if you want to be a member, a plus member of Hello Skip. Like I said, they're giving out grants every single week, twice a week as far as now, and they have bonus rounds as well, okay? And it's like 20 bucks a month, I think is what I pay, and that is like nothing in comparison for what you get. They also do business plans, so they can help you with that. And there's a cost, of course. But if you're a plus member, you get a discounted rate. They do so much. You can read more about it. Like I said, click the link in my description below, and actually, oh, I thought they called my name. And what they actually do is, okay, it was another, sounded like Katrina. So yeah, so this is just so great. But they, I forgot I lost my train of thought where I was going with that. But anywho, you get the gist of it. We're past time, okay? I want to make sure that you start the process now, okay? Before you go into the new year, you can already be applying for grants. And if you need help, oh, I was telling you about the membership. Click the link. You get, I think it's 14 days or 30 days with my affiliate link. Get a teeny tiny commission. You may be able to buy me a latte or my favorite cup of tea from Starbucks, which I love. Okay, so it's not going to give me very much, but it will give you the opportunity to join. You know, get a feel for what it's like to be a part as a Skip Plus member, and you can, you know, like just feel your way around and ask questions, and then you can join for 20 bucks a month or whatever the price is at this time as of this recording. I hope this has been helpful. Let me know what's been the most helpful for you. Again, welcome back to day 2 of your daily dose of vitamin D3, and be sure to join me tomorrow for day 3. As always, and until next time, I am wholeheartedly in this journey with you.
It's also
Bye for now.
right here. We're live right now. You can apply to the upcoming ones.